Hey guys, Ralph here. Welcome to True Power Health on this thrilling Thursday here in Connecticut. Life's good, campers. Life is good. There you see it. The Sugar Rules, baby. The greatest book ever written on health and fitness. Anyway, I just got in. Beautiful morning. Just got in from a hour-long walk. Just meandering around, listening to the birds. Had my water, my sugar water, a liter of the water, liter of the sugar water. I'm not through working out yet, so I'm not going to eat solid food for a while. I'll have some juice. I'll get on the stationary bike. My outdoor bike is is at the shop, getting some fine tuning with the crank and all that sort of stuff. But so I won't start. But about 11 o'clock, I will probably have my first solid meal, which will be a smoothie. Bananas, citrus. I have some nice pears up there. I think I'm going to throw some pears in there. And a handful of spinach. And I'm good to go until 1, 2 o'clock mid-afternoon. Then at that point, I'll either have another smoothie or I'll start with some potatoes. I love potatoes. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail, guys. Fruit, fruit, fruit. Sugar, sugar, sugar. Rice, rice, rice. Come on, say it with me. Fruit. Guys, fruit is it. Fruit is it. If you follow Michael Ornstein, if you follow Freely, early Durian Rider, guys, all you have to eat is fruit. You really and truly do. All you have to eat is fruit. Now, I have done that for periods of time and felt marvelous. But here's the deal, guys. The thing about eating just fruit, now fruit is nature's steroid, man. That's the healthiest thing you can put in your mouth. Guys, if you want just fruit, be healthy as can be. Just veggies, you wouldn't have a whole lot of energy. I would go, if I was going to eat one thing, I would go fruit first and rice second, and veggies third. Okay? That's just me. Okay? Guys, billions of Chinese people have been doing it for decades, just eating rice, and white rice at that. Conventional wisdom, which is a pile of poppycock, will tell you, well, they're all going to be diabetic, they're all going to be obese. No, they're not. Guys, you're just ignoring science. Anyway, fruit. I do believe that is the root of all wondrous things in this world. Fruit. In my perfect utopia, there'd be no Starbucks, there'd be no McDonald's, there'd be no Burger King, there'd be no Planet Pizza. Nothing against it. But all those strip malls and everything would just be fruit trees. Where everybody, you want lunch, just stop in, you take some apples, you take some pears, you take some citrus, depending on the climate, off the tree, and you have your lunch. Homeless people, never go hungry. It's right there. Just get a bag of apples and pick them up off the ground. Fruit. Now, as you know, the best bang for your buck is bananas. 59 cents a pound. Or, if you get them reduced like I do, 29 cents a pound. Okay? I love watermelon, as you know. More expensive, but not too bad. Apples. Apples are next best thing as far as expense is concerned. I love the apple juice. I don't like the regular eating of the apple, which I do eat apples occasionally, but I prefer bananas. Oranges. Once again, I love the juice. Love the juice. Just eating oranges, which I do, I would rather eat just bananas. All right? But guys, I'm telling you, vitamins, minerals, nutrients. The Kempner diet. Fruit juice, sugar, and rice. Guys, the closer you can keep to that. Now, I'm the first one to tell you. That is not all that I eat. Now, I ate nothing but bananas, sugar, and rice for a week. Felt fine. Slept like a baby, felt fine. Okay? Now, I eat very, very close to that anyway. So it's not like that was any big adjustment for me. I wasn't going to get this big spike or this big downturn or anything. But, yeah, it's the way to go. It is the absolute way to go. Fruit, fruit, fruit. Now, in the summer around here, and a lot depends on where you live in the world. You live down south, your citrus, Florida and all that, grapefruit. My parents used to have a place down in Florida. When they retired, they were snowbirds. They would go down there for January, February, March. And there was orange trees. They had several orange trees on the property. And they're elderly people. It's not like they're climbing a tree with a ladder and taking them off the tree. But when they fell on the ground, they'd pick them up and eat them. And before they came home, before they drove north, they'd get a couple bags and just fill them full of oranges that had fallen on the ground. By the time they got to Connecticut, they'd give me a bag. And guys, I would eat an orange. Oh my God. I don't know what I was buying in the grocery store, but they didn't taste like this. These were the freshest, juiciest, most wondrous oranges. I miss those. I absolutely miss those. Now, my daughter is moving out to Arizona, and she's been out there before, checking it out before she makes the move. She's going to Arizona State University, one of the best criminology departments in the world, and she's getting a master's, PhD in criminology. But anyway, she's moving out there in June, and she said there are, you're out in the desert, and there are orange and lemon trees everywhere. Everywhere. And they're just literally, you take a walk, and they're lying on people's lawns. And she says she feels silly going up on somebody's lawn and taking their oranges or their lemons or something. But she said, they're just going to throw them away. So it's land of milk and honey, man. It's there if you want it. But fruit is the staple. There's no question about it. Fruit is the staple, and that is my first love when it comes to food. And not only are we fruitarians, and we are taste buds and our molecules and DNA and everything are enhanced by all that fruit. It just tastes good. And this is going to sound a little corny, but a little sweetness in life, man. You just feel better. You're in a better mood. You're smiling at people. You're waving at people. So anyway, that is my rant for today. Fruit, fruit, fruit. And guys, go for it. Fruit for breakfast, fruit for lunch, juices, water, and sugar water to augment throughout that day. Guys, you will never be hungry. You will never have a problem with energy levels. You're not going to get cranky with people. I'm telling you, you do that, and it will change your life. And then when you come home, you cook your starches. You get up and do it. Sleep like a baby and get up and do it again tomorrow. That, to me, is life. Do that, and the world is yours, Chico, and everything in it. I'll finish with a little Tony Montana quote. Love you all, guys. You're the best.